Known as home of golf. Top of the day to you, I'm Shawnee B, and here's 6-ish facts about the old course at St. Andrews. The old course at St. Andrews is considered by many to be the home of golf, or was first played on the links at St. Andrews in the early 15th century. With golf becoming increasingly popular in Scotland, James II of Scotland banned the game in 1457 because he felt the boys were playing too much golf and weren't practicing their archery enough.
Archery tournament.
Ban remained in force until 1502 when James IV decided to throw in the towel and the band decided to join the boys with a round of golf and became a golfer himself.
Can't beat him, John!
The old course was pivotal to the development and layout of how the game is played today. Until 1764, the course had 22 holes and the members would play the same holes going out and in with the exception of the 11th and 22nd hole. On completing a hole, a player would tee up his ball within 2 club lengths of the previous hole, using a handful of sand scooped out from the hole to form a tee. On October 4th of 1764, William St. Clair of Roseland authorized changes to St. Andrews. He decided that the first, fourth, and the last 4 holes of the course were just too short and should be combined into 4 total holes, 2 in and 2 out. St. Andrews then had 18 holes, which is now the standard of 18 holes we use today.
That's better.
St. Andrews Links is the largest golfing complex in Europe with 1 9-hole and 6 18-hole courses where anyone can book a tee time in advance. It's impressive knowing more than 230,000 rounds of golf are played on the 7-hole course each year, with around 45,000 of those being played on the old course alone. Even more impressive that on Sundays, you can do anything you want on the old course except, play golf. Because, why would you want to do that?
I don't really want to play anyways.
It has been a centuries-old rule and tradition that historians have traced back to the 16th century when some residents of St. Andrews were actually cited in town criminal laws for playing on the Sabbath. What are you in, football? I was playing around golf. The old course's 112 bunkers at St. Andrews occurred naturally, and according to stories, around 1863, Tom Morris decided to leave them there while he was designing some of the holes. If you're wondering how they got there, it was sheep. I sheep you not. I thought it was funny. In the early days, the course also doubled as a place for grazing sheep. Sheep, however, were kind of divas, and they didn't like the wind, I guess.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home?
In order to protect themselves, they combined their powers.
By your powers combined, I am Captain
And burrowed into the ground, creating holes to hide in until the wind died down. These holes ended up being some of the potholes you now see on the old course. Also, all 112 bunkers have a name with some interesting stories behind them.
Tell me more.
Such as Hell's Bunker on 14, which at 300 square feet and 7 to 10 feet deep, I think we can all understand why. There's also Admiral's Bunker on the 12th, as allegedly, an admiral once allegedly fell into the bunker after allegedly he was admiring a young American woman in a red miniskirt and white shoes, allegedly.
Fake news.
There's also 3 bunkers on the 4th called student bunkers, as it was allegedly once popular with the students for, well, I think we get the idea in the names here. Moving on.
Mean sex.
Sure, Carl Spackler and that dang pesky gopher seemed to have quite an epic knockout drag-out fight.
Kangaroo stole my ball.
But there's even more of a challenging conflict between the golfers and rodents at the old course. Back in 1792, when the cash-strapped town council sold the local links to a pair of rabbit breeders, the battle would become to be known as Rabbit Wars. Went on for years in courts and on the course until 1822 when some local landowner and golfer named James Chap? I had to research that one. Purchased the links, and those wascally rabbits were never a problem again. The old course at St. Andrews is also known to be Tiger Woods' favorite course in the world.
But I am looking forward to St. Andrews. It's my favorite golf course in the world.
But it's also true Tiger has a favorite room at the old course hotel too, as he will only stay in room 269.
Nice!
As that was the number of strokes it took him to win his first Open at St. Andrews back in 2000. If you want to learn more facts about the Open, go ahead and click this video here, and please go ahead and subscribe. Later!